Welcome to Underground Crypto. Thank you for being here. Welcome to another episode of our deep dive today, episode 2 in our series. Hope you guys are ready to raise that crypto IQ. I'll be with you in just a moment. All right, here we go. Welcome to the channel, or my channel, Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. Let's kick it off here. Make sure I'm on screen. There I am. How's everybody doing? Drizzy TV in the house. Melissa. I don't know where everybody else is. Can somebody go post that we're live in the Discord? I'm sure Melissa already did it because she is fantastic like that. And yeah, I don't know where Camst is or anything. Party time. All right, let's go. All right, so we're talking about the crypto bubbles. 1 through 100. It's been a little bit of another red day, right? Nothing crazy here. Pippin's up 38% for some reason. Zero up 17.1%. Aster up 6.7%. Let's drop down another 100. I'm in a lot of red. You know, my X and Lighter, they're down as well. About 10% for one, 7% for the other. It's nothing crazy. I'm not going to read everything that's down 4, 5, 6%. All right. Build on Seeker was looking pretty nice. I know the Lifer was talking about that. 7.4%. Kite FTT up 15%. What is F? Oh, that's FTX. Okay. Is that the rebrand? It must be. And River, man, did I get absolutely rinsed on River yesterday. I don't even want to talk about it. It sucked. I lost pretty much all the money I've been trading with. All of my gains, for sure, gone. This thing decided to go from like $13 to $20 last night. No idea why. I've been trading it almost every day for about 3 weeks. Haven't seen any moves like that, and it just totally caught me off guard. So there won't be any more trading on the channel for probably forever. Monday, hilarious. Monad. Why did I say Monday? Because it's M-O-N. Anyway, I just woke up from a nap, guys. So I'm like, wake up, wake up. All right. So Monad up 7%. River just crushed it, though. Stupid coin. All right. 2 to 300. We got Banker, Barra, Power Protocol. We looked at this thing several times. It was interesting. 48.9%. You got ARC. AI Rig Complex, STG, Stargate Finance, Banker Coin, 22.5%. So once you get down to the 2 to 300s, there's quite a few things that are moving. And let's go take a look at what's going on. Let's refresh this so we have up-to-date numbers here. Bitcoin at 68,935. Overall market cap down 2.2% today to 2.4 trillion. Are we going to get down lower than 2 trillion? That'll be really interesting. Just saw something about they're supposed to have some crypto market structure bill. I don't know if it's coming out tomorrow or they're meeting for it tomorrow. I don't know what it's about, but I literally just saw it as I went live. Plague Dogs in the house. Thank you for being here. So Ethereum at 2,000 flat. So any little bit of pump that we got the last couple of days is pretty much gone for most things. Looks like it's rounding over. If you look at the 7-day chart above my head over here, you had this big dip down, a recovery, and now it's kind of just rolling over. Will it double bottom or make a Well, I guess it can't. It can't be an inverted cat's ears. Never mind. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Ethereum 2018, XRP $1.41. Everything's on sale, guys. Aren't you excited? Black Friday for crypto, $620 for BNB. Solana, $83.44. Dogecoin, 9 cents, the lower end of 9 cents. Cardano, 26 cents. Green fingers in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Hyperliquid, $29.10. Monero, $357. Canton Network, high 16, almost 17 cents. Chainlink, $8.54. It's depressing reading some of these prices here. Zcash, $235. Avalanche, $875. And Sui, under $1 at 93 cents. That one might be a good buy, honestly. Memecore, $1.39. And let's see if Flare Network. Yep, Flare Network is now moved up even more. It's 75 instead of 77. All right, let's go take a look at what's trending. Camsta in the house. There's my man. What's up? Thanks for coming in. I was wondering. I didn't see Camsta. Still don't see Blues Guy. I just talked to him today. Thought he would be here. That's okay, though. Everybody's got a lot of stuff going on. That's life. So here's what's trending. Layer 0, Bitcoin. Pudgy Penguins, Banker Coin back on the radar. Hyperliquid, Monad, Solana. Clanker trending. I like that. What is Clanker at? $38. Okay. So there were some just like odd coins that pumped yesterday. Look at this. Monad pumped. Token Bot, or Clanker, if you want to call it that, pumped. This Power Protocol pumped. What else pumped? That looks like about it. And then you have Power Protocol, ETH Gas, Ethereum, Sui, Zama, and Caspa. Snowstorm today was a little slower getting to the gym. Yeah, and Blues Guy's probably got to get home, right? So that's probably... I know he sent me a video a couple of times of him driving in the snow. I thought it was really cool because I've never driven in the snow or seen snow for that matter, so I thought it was pretty cool. And I can imagine that's what he is doing right now. All right, so we're gonna switch it. Top gainers, top losers. Let's go get the fear and greed index. Let's see what that's got going on at 9. Oh wait, 11. It's updated since a couple hours ago. I don't know when this thing updates. Let's pull it up, make it big so we can really take a look at it. It's at 11. Yesterday it was at 9. So I guess with the few things that pumped moved it up. I don't know what moved it up because overall the market is down 2.2%. All right, we kept up with the chat. Oh, there's a metric ton of snow. Look today in Montreal. Okay. I don't know how much snow that means, but it sounds like a lot of snow. I've seen those like snowstorms they had in Russia or something. Apparently they buried like entire apartment complexes. That looked insane. Is that more than a metric ton? All right, so here we are, and they've changed what's trending. The trending coins on Crypto Rank is not the double list that we used to get. Very interesting. Let's see if we see anything really worth diving into over here today. So we got Zama still on the radar. See, the Lifer just put out a video. So Zama, Elchion, not that he's live, he just put out like a regular pre-recorded video. Elchion or Elon, Moonbirds, ZK Pass, Warden Protocol, Rainbow, Hey Elsa, Bara, Tria, Monad. Is there any of these that you guys don't know what they are? I guess Warden Protocol would probably be the one that you guys are most likely to not really know what they are. Was there anything I wanted to go over there? No, I guess not. All right, so let's touch on Warden Protocol real quick. Not so many new coins coming out, not so many new coins to look at. And they split up where we look at them here on Crypto Rank. So I'm wondering if like what we normally look at is somewhere else called something different now. You still looking at River? No. I got rinsed yesterday, and so I'm not trading anymore. It happens. It was, it's one of those things where it's like I overextended myself, and I knew I was overextended, and I should have closed the trade down. And I certainly didn't expect it to go from like $13 to $20. That's a really big move for, you know, the coin I've been trading for the last 3 weeks, at least River. And I definitely rinsed all of my gains at that point. It just wouldn't stop. It just kept going and going. I've been trading the heck out of it, and what it's been doing lately is pumping like $1 or $2 or $3 at the most. And then, pulling back after a pretty quick up and a pretty quick down. And it just kept pumping and pumping. So I got pretty rinsed on River. And so I don't think I'm going to be doing any trading for a long time. Let's see. Warden Protocol. This is new and it's not exciting. It has a kind of a cool name. You think it'd have something to do with a prison. But remember, guys, this was never a trading show. This was always a crypto research show. So if you love trading and you need to see trading, then go check out the Crypto Lifer, because that's what he's all about. This is a crypto research show. I just want to make that really clear for everybody. Warden Protocol is a full stack, purpose-built layer 1 blockchain designed for developers to build intelligent applications. I love when I mess up the words live. Let's go look at their Twitter here. So it's a full stack protocol. I'm not sure exactly what the heck that's supposed to mean. 256,000 followers. Do we got a pin post? They have 26.8 thousand members. Pin post from February 4th has 207,000. The Ward airdrop is all right, so they do have some attention, right? They don't have no attention. Of course, made this big M pattern and it is dumping. I guess you could say it's even got the other shoulder there. Sure does. And she's dumping. And the coin's relatively new. Let's see if we can see where it came back out from. Yeah, the 4th of February, 2026. That lines up with the pin post on their Twitter there. It's been as high as 35 million. It's at 27.6 million in market cap. Let's go look at the website. So the wallet anyone can use, just ask. So they have an agentic wallet. I didn't see this. They've changed their website. They've definitely changed their website since I've used it. Anyone can join the next generation of finance. All you need is the language. Okay, like coding language. Enter Warden. What happens when I do that? Get started. Yeah, they want you to sign up. I'm not signing up for every single thing. Let's go back. Protocol. The network for agentic economy. The global agentic network is the blockchain backbone of the agentic economy, letting agents prove who they are, collaborate, transact, and connect within a millisecond of other agents worldwide. Okay, I thought I was reading it wrong. So this does look pretty cool. It's like a wallet mixed with some chat GBT. Kind of reminds me of Hey Elsa a little bit. And if you believe that, it's coming, the agentic world, agentic networks, AI agents, AI swarm, if you believe that's coming sooner than later, then maybe Warden Protocol might be relevant. If it takes 6 years for that to really come to, fruition and be something that people care about, who knows if Warden Protocol at that point would be relevant? Can they survive until it's really relevant? Then we have this Tria. Tria popped up recently. Hasn't been around very long. Says the 3rd of February, 2026. So just a few days ago. Market cap is 32.4 million. Drizzy TV says, I want to buy the Solana phone. Did you deep dive into it? I have a video on the Solana phone, but it's older, so I don't think it's the or wait, no. I don't think it was the Solana phone that I even I made a video about a crypto phone, and I don't think it was the Solana phone. Maybe it was. Either way, it's an old video, so I wouldn't really go look to it for any answers about anything. We could do an updated video or another video on the Solana phone. That would be pretty cool. I don't really know a ton about the Solana phone, as I have an Apple. I'm not very interested in a Solana phone, to be honest with you, but a lot of people got airdrop of that Seeker coin and stuff, and that seemed to have worked out pretty well for them, so that's pretty cool. All-time high for this coin, which is Tria, 60 million. You're at 32.4 million. It's lost a little less than 50% there. Tria is a self-custodial neobank and payments infrastructure for humans and AI. I don't know why I can't talk today. Did I mention I just woke up for a nap and hopped on stream? That's probably why I'm a little all over the place. Welcome to Tria. So they have a Visa card. Who doesn't have a Visa card? I'm starting to think if you're a crypto project and you don't have a Visa card, you're just not trying very hard out here. No gas, no complexity, self-custody, boosted rewards, real yield, real return, all the things that you would want them to say. Websites, super simple, almost to the point where it's a little under reassuring. And then there's another website. Let's check out this one. This must be the real website. The other one, I think, was the mobile app website. I don't like this. If you move, it turns everything blue. That's annoying. Your life is global. Your bank should be too. Trade any crypto, earn unbeatable yield, and use it daily with your Tria card. So it's a bank. It makes sense that they would have a card. Load your Tria card with Bitcoin, Sol, and other coins. So if you want to put $1,000 to spend on your vacation, so that when you get to your vacation, it's worth less than $1,000, then this is a great product. You know, you want to put 5,000 BTC, and I mean $5,000 USD worth of BTC, so that when you get to your vacation, it's only worth $4,000. Then this is a great product. Obviously, I'm tongue-in-cheek here. I'm just messing around, but I don't know why I'd want to load up crypto unless it was a stable coin. I don't know why I'd want to load up cryptocurrency right now when everything is dropping. Obviously, everybody's got to act bullish, right? So they're probably thinking much more long-term than I am right this second as far as what I'm saying. And this Elon, I always got to look it up because I don't remember what the heck this thing is. It's a leading market connecting liquidity and supercharging yield. Yeah, the Seeker. Yeah, Drizzy TV, I'll consider doing a video on that because that's a good idea. Because I really don't know a ton about the Seeker. All right, 31 cents for this Elon coin. Let's go to the website. Seems like they just kind of used Elon on purpose. The universal lending market for Move. I believe Move is the coding language for like all Ethereum, right? Let's launch the app. Oh yeah, I remember this thing. This thing was very lackluster. I think I looked at it like really early on when it had first come out, and it didn't have a lot. It seems a little bit better than it was a week ago. So supply APR, what is that, like 10%? It says 6.6 plus 2.9. So borrow APR. So you can borrow, you can supply. And it's just like, I don't know, just like anything else. You stake or you let them have access to the money and then you earn money. So let's go talk about a short story. It's time for everybody's crypto bedtime story tonight. So a short story about the doors no one notices. Crypto promised open systems, right? Anybody remember when they promised us open systems? Anyone could participate and anyone could build, and technically that's true. But very few people interact with blockchain directly. They don't run nodes and they don't submit raw transactions. They use tools, wallets, interface, and APIs that make crypto usable. These tools are the doors into the system. Most users never notice the doors because they open smoothly, but someone decided which doors exist, which ones are easy to open, and which ones stay hidden. That decision isn't ownership, it's access. Infrastructure providers don't need to change protocol rules to shape behavior. They only need to make one path easier than another. Over time, convenience becomes habit, and the habit becomes power. This is why infrastructure matters more as crypto grows. The systems scale, user prioritizes reliability and simplicity, and wherever reliability concentrates, influence follows. Crypto didn't recreate gatekeepers by accident. It recreated them because access is unavoidable. Understanding this doesn't mean decentralization failed. It means decentralization is more layered than it first appeared. And once you see the doors, you start paying attention to who built them. All right, let's get to the regular talking points here. And we will bounce back over to this, and let's take a look at our top gainers, top losers today. Also, shout out to anybody who's here. This is going to be a quicker stream tonight than normal. We're going to do all of our normal stuff. I'm just not going to do as much of the stuff on the end of the show, right? Which doesn't really matter because there's like practically nobody here anyways. So Gray Hunt, or Hunt, is the top gainer of the day, 83.1%. And regardless of who's here, I'll be here raising my own crypto IQ, even if nobody's coming with me. $1.93. Ticker Hunt. It's called Gray Hunt. It's 37.6 million in market cap. Base blockchain native. Yeah, base ecosystem. Let's go to look at the website because I don't know what this thing is. The AI that hunts for you. Okay, I see why they call it Gray Hunt. Should have called it Greyhound or something. That would have been cooler. So the AI that hunts for you, hunting new alpha, censoring tomorrow's information. It says boots and cats. All right. Watch the hunt in motion. Learn how it will end the hesitation. In the hesitation. Okay. So this seems like a bunch of promises and a bunch of dreams. This looks again like cookie.dao or whatever. A place for all the AI agents to be put together for you to have market research. Pretty simple looking dashboard. They're showing it off here. So you can go to BitLayer, see performance, attention economy, so you can see a lot of how it's doing on social media. All right, well, if this exists, then they have a cooler product than I thought they were going to have. But it doesn't look like it's out yet. There was no launch and come here to see or use or whatever. There was a login, but I'm not logging into every website. I don't need to log in for 5,000 different crypto coins. Been as high as $1.97, as low as 63 cents. You can buy this thing at Bitmart. And so Bitmart, again, showing that sometimes it just gets random coins that you don't really get anywhere else. My link to Bitmart is in the description if anybody wants to see that. Let's go to the max, or use it, I should say. February 4th, 2026 is when this thing came out. It's very new. It's up 194% on the max chart, and it was up, 83% on the daily, I believe. Of course, it won't go back on CoinGecko when I'm live. It is so annoying. All right, here we are. So, Power Protocol up 49.7%. This ISLM, or Islamic coin, is up 35.6%. Pippin with a big pump today, up 31.4%. Mine Network, FHE, 30.2%. River, unfortunately, because I was short on it, is up 28.6%. Hyobi up 20.1%. War up 22.2%. OG fan token, I don't know what that is. Banker coin, strategic finance, and you can see everything else. It was not worth reading. It's up 5%, 10%. Nothing notable. White Whale, the biggest loser of the day as of right now, 30.2%. And Go Plus Security, down 26%. Also, Buckcoin took a shit, if you will, 24.2%, and Zama 22.1%. I tried. That was a lame joke. I apologize. And let's do our talking points now while we're here. So why more access? Why access matters more than ownership? Let me just read it however I want to read it. So why access matters more than ownership? So we're really talking about access versus ownership. Said most users don't interact directly with blockchain. They interact through wallets, interfaces, APIs, and infrastructure services. Whoever controls access controls experience. What counts as infrastructure in crypto? RPC providers, indexers, sequencers, bridges, wallet routing, front-end hosting. These layers determine what users can reach and how easily they. Infrastructure shapes behavior without force. Infrastructure doesn't tell users what to do, it sets defaults, right? Defaults decide which networks appear first, which fees feel normal, and which paths are easiest. Most users follow the path of least resistance, just like water, right? Why centralization reemerges here. Running infrastructure is expensive, technical, and complex. This creates natural consolidation. Even decentralized protocols depend on centralized access layers during growth phases. The difference between protocol rules and practical reality. A protocol can be permissionless in code, but gated in practice. If access is slow, expensive, and unreliable without certain providers, power concentrates around them. Why this power is often invisible. Infrastructure providers rarely market themselves as powerful. They frame themselves as a neutral utility, but neutrality doesn't remove their influence. How this changes risk asset. Understanding infrastructure power changes how you evaluate decentralization claims. Okay, I was going to read that like 4 different ways. It also changes how you evaluate censorship resistance, ecosystem reliance, and systematic risk. The weakest layer often determines outcomes. Core insight here. In crypto, control often lives where users connect, not where the rules are written. I thought that was a really good point to point out tonight. It's a little slow tonight, so I'm glad that was almost a little bit repetitive for the stuff that we've been going over. I look forward to the show that we're going to do tomorrow night. We did our due diligence. We went through everything here. I got a lot going on, and I was going to feel really bad about, and I'm not complaining, but, there's not a lot of people here, so I don't feel as bad about making it a short show tonight. I thought I was going to feel really bad about it, but anyways, hope everybody has a great night. We went over a ton of stuff. If you missed the video, then, come back and watch it. If you're just catching the end, start it over if you want all the normal sauce you would normally get here. And every once in a while, it's going to be a short video. But to all my people, stay underground, stay crypto, keep raising that crypto IQ. And in the long term, I think everything's going to be all right. The world's a little crazy right now. Underground crypto, out.